So there's a question in the chat box. What is the difference between Sat and Chit? Okay, Mahesh ji is asking the question. Yeah, Sat is existence, Chit is consciousness. That's what it is. Sat means existence. Existence and Chit is consciousness. How do I appreciate Sat? Because I know what existence is. I know what existence is. Nobody needs to explain to me what existence is. So many things exist, so many things don't exist. That's my idea of existence. Existence comes and goes. Pot exists now, but later on, pot's existence after 10 years or whatever, this pot won't exist. Nobody knows where it is. It's gone and it's broken somewhere. So my idea of existence is like that, coming and going. But the existence which is neither coming and going is Sat. Correct? Is Sat. Satyam. The first thing is what Krishna referred to in that shloka, Nasattanna saduchyate. That coming and agama pai existence is Sat there. But here our Sat is Nityam Sat. Nityam Sat. Consciousness also is like that. I think consciousness is something where I am conscious, therefore consciousness is there here, but the stone is not conscious, therefore the stone has no consciousness. That's my idea of consciousness. Shastram says, no sir, you're wrong. Therefore, that is Chit, that consciousness. So are there two things, existence and consciousness? Nityam Sat, Nityam Chit, two things are there. Shastram says, no, these are not two different things. It is that same Atma only is Sat, same Atma alone is Chit. That is the way to understand Sat and Chit. Yeah, Maheshji probably has left. Yeah, Vaidyaji, go ahead.
Jayakumarji, I missed the types of sambandhas you were enumerating. So I think the first one you said was samsarga sambandha, where it is like two connected objects, like a pen and a cap, or two compartments in a train, like that.
Yeah,
And
so
then
stick with two compartments, two bogies, two coaches of it. That is example.
Okay. Okay. And the second one is part of the other, right?
Correct. That's called samavaya sambandha.
Samavaya. Okay.
Samavaya sambandha.
Samavaya.
First
so
one
what
is
would be
what?
an example of that?
Anywhere, wherever there are parts.
Parts. One is a part of the other.
Yeah. One is a part of the other. Like a lead is a part of the pencil.
Yeah.
There is no line separating these two. A hard and fast line, right?
Right.
Because even in the two coaches example, you can say, no, each coach is a part of the original train, you can say.
Yeah. Right.
Either way, covered by samsarga sambandha and samavaya sambandha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or you can put samavaya, you can use even pencil for that. But what about all the molecules within the pencil? What about all the molecules within water? What is the connection? Samavaya sambandha, all molecules are part of the whole. Each atom is a part of the molecule. You can't really separate, correct? You can't separate them like you separate other things in an object. Like that also you can use the example. You can appreciate it as a part, but you can't go and separate the part out of this whole, right?
Right.
You can use samavaya for that.
Like you can say, the fingers of my hand they are parts of my body, right? Like
Perfect.
that. Yeah. Okay. And then the clay in the pot, what is that sambandha called?
So it is neither samsarga sambandha nor samavaya sambandha. Okay. It is called adhyasa sambandha.
Okay.
Because first of all, there is no object called pot that is separate from clay. And so you have to look very hard for pot and keep while keeping clay away. And you can't
Yeah.
find such a thing doesn't exist.
Yeah. So there's no object called pot that is separate from clay, right?
Correct.
Okay. So this is basically the mithya. So it's a sambandha between mithya and satyam.
Correct. Correct. Yeah. Can we go to Vijay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Guruji, at one point I was a little confused. When you showed the clay and the pot, you mentioned Nama Rupa. So pot has the Nama and Rupa. But would we not include all the other attributes which you said belongs to clay also as a part of Rupa, like the smell, touch? All that would be a part of Rupa of the pot, right? Not of the clay, no?
So
Because
what do
if
you
we
think?
compare it with existence, existence will not have any of the attributes of the objects.
Yeah. Good. I hope you understood Vijay's question. It's a good question. Satyam is nirguna, no
Very good.
attributes.
Right. That's right.
We are talking about clay as Satyam. But then I said that color belongs to clay and weight belongs to clay and smell belongs to clay and all I say. Are we saying that all those qualities belong to Satyam? In this example, that's how it seems to be. So therefore, yeah. So here, for the purpose of the example, we said everything belongs to clay. To appreciate that Satyam is the essence of the pot, including smell also. Correct. We used smell. Color also belongs to clay. It doesn't really belongs to pot. Pot didn't come and say, okay, I'm now going to give a different color to clay. No, it's not possible. But yeah, in the end, Satyam is Nirgunam. All these colors and all that you talked about, yeah, it is part of Prakriti. It is part of Prakriti. It doesn't belong to Satyam. Doesn't belong to Satyam. Then what is it? Neither does it exist independent of Satyam. At least if it is independent, I can say hello to that independent form, name, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, everything. It is neither independent, independently existing, nor non-existent. And therefore, it is called Anirvachaniyam. Anirvachaniyam means what? Its existence is iffy. Iffy. It is there. It is part of Prakriti. That's why we have to introduce Maya. Introduce Maya. It belongs to Maya, we will say. It is a play of Maya. This question, look at the question Vijay is asking, correct? He jumped from here to Satyam Mithya. And he says, if clay, the Satyam has all these attributes, all attributes belong to Satyam. That's a wrong statement. Because we are just saying, just in this shloka only we said, Nirgunam, existence has no attributes. Correct. Therefore, how do you explain these attributes? Attributes are there. It is a Trigunatmika Maya makes all these things happen. Action. So much action is happening. Even in class, sometimes action, so much action is happening. Mental action is happening. Okay. Where is the action emanating from? Who owns up this action? To whom does this action belong? Brahma. Action is not a property of Brahma. That is why Brahma is called what? A word is there for that. It's called Naishkarmyam. Naishkarmyam. Shankara writes a book called no, a student wrote a book called Naishkarmya Siddhi. Naishkarmya Siddhi. The karma is there, but karma is not there also. Correct. The entire world is like this, by the way. The entire world is like not just the rupa, including form also. Form also is like that. Form belongs to whom, if you say? Does it belong to pot or does it belong to clay? It is there, but it is not there. That is called Naishkarmya. Okay? It is Naishkarmyam because if you say the order is absolutely real, then I have to look for an absolute owner for it. But when it is not absolutely real, it is hanging in between. How far it will hang? It will hang as long as I don't think about it. Correct? Vicharam na sahate. Like that, Shankaracharya will say. Only thing this ahankara, all these maya also, only thing they can't handle is what? Vichara they can't handle. Inquiry, as long as you don't ask the question, what is the purpose of my life? Who is doing all this to me? And is this all real? Unless you don't ask all those fundamental questions. Just suffer, be happy, suffer, be happy. That's good. If you start asking a question, Maya will vaporize. Everything will vaporize. Means what? Will odors disappear from the jnani? No, odors will continue. Because sense organs are also mithya. Mithya odor, mithya sense organs, let them have fun. Let it continue. But it is anirvachani, mithya. So good question, Vijay. Think about that. Huh? I hope everybody else appreciates why that's a good question. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Veera Nana.
Guruji, the same idea of Adhyaropa and Apavada was shared in 9.4 and 9.5, right? Matsthani sarva bhutani nachaham. And then again he says nacha matsthani bhutani.
Exactly.
And then here also bhuta brit is used in that. Bhuta brinnacha bhutastaha mamatma bhuta bhavana.
They are also Bhuta Brit. Very good. Very good. Bhuta Brinna cha Bhutastaha. Mama, what is it?
Mamatma bhuta bhavana.
Mamatma Bhuta Bhavana.
It's almost the same, which has been a little clarified here, like with respect to Indriya, Guna, Bhasan and all that.
Correct. Bhuta Brinna cha Bhutastaha. Mamatma Bhuta Bhavana. So again, Vishnu
Especially
Sahasranam.
sorry. Nacha
Vishnu Sahasranam.
Yeah.
Bhuta Krit, Bhuta Brit, Bhavo. They are Bhavo. Here Bhuta Bhavana. Same thing. Yeah. So Matstani Sarva Bhutani. Right? All of you remember that shloka from the ninth chapter. Matstani. Everything in this world is supported by me. I am supporting the whole thing, whole jagat. How? Here is a problem. It is easy to follow. It is easy to follow because I am the one who is supporting this pot right now. Krishna is saying, don't think it is like this. That is not the way I am supporting the world, even though Krishna supported the entire mountain on his finger like this. Okay. I can't do that because if I do that, this fellow will fall down. Okay. So don't get carried away by all that finger and this magic and that magic. Nacha mastani bhutani. If you think like this, I will come up with another statement. Nacha mastani bhutani. You have to deal with that. It is not like adhara adheya bhava. This is called adhara adheya bhava. This is adhara hand. This is adheya, the supported. Support, supported. It's not like that. It is like the clay says, Matstani, Matstaha Gataha. Gataha is Matsta. Gata is on top of me. I am supporting that. And then he's going to say, Nacha Matstaha Gataha. Nacha Matstaha Gata. No, I don't support that pot. Why? Because you thought that you thought that way, right? No, that is not that way. Then what? What are you saying? I'm saying that the pot is anirvachaniyam. Pot existence is all iffy. It exists, but it doesn't exist also. Better be prepared for that. That's what he's saying.
Sorry, Guruji, I didn't get that. Adhara and Adeya.
Adheya. Adhara Adheya Bhavaha. Adheya. That which is supported is called Adheya. That which is supporting is called Adhara. Right? Vishwadharam. Gagana Sadrisham.
Dvaita Buddhi.
Guruji, kindly repeat Adheya and Adhara.
That is different from me. That is
Exactly. Two different objects, there can be Adhara Adheya Bhava. Two different objects. Two different objects. Adhara Adheya Bhava is there. The earth is supporting all of us. Yeah. In one aspect, you can say that. And like this, anything, car is supporting so much. Okay, the table has so many things on it. So many books. So that is called Adhara Adheya Bhava. And Matstani Sarva Bhutani can be interpreted like that. Vishnu is supporting the entire universe. Not just this earth, but all planets, not just this galaxy, but all galaxies. We will shake our head and say, yes, of course, because we are all astikas. For us, there is no problem in believing that. Absolutely zero problem. But then, Nachamastani Bhutani, how are you going to deal with that? You have to reconcile both. You can't take just one and say God supports the whole world. Not enough. God does not support the whole world. Also, you have to deal with. Then you have to come to Advaita. There's no other chance. Only Dvaita has to be the way. As long as I'm in Dvaita, I can't reconcile this. Of course, Vishishtadvaitis will have some ways of explaining it. So I'm not saying it's not there. But that's you have to think about different ways of reconciling. Yeah, Prasad, go ahead. Anything else? Anything else, Meera? Good. Yeah. So Bhuta Brunnacha Bhutastaha Mamatma Bhuta Bhavana. So yeah, there also it has come. Good. Nice catch. Yeah. Prasad.
Yeah, just reflection on that before my question. I think we can ask the question, okay, give me both clay and the pot separately. So that's when it is anirvachaniyam, right? When it nacha bhutani mastani. So
Correct. That is why Vicharam na sahate. Vicharam na sahate. God is all pervasive and God supports everything. If God is all pervasive, then God supporting everything cannot be like the hand supporting the pot. Yeah. That is why Abrahamic religions can get away. They can get away also because God is not here. God is not here and He's supporting the world. He created the world. He has a way of supporting the world. What's your problem? Why are you getting into all that? Are you God? You are not God. Okay. Then how can you understand God? To understand God, only God can understand God. You're a small human being. How can you understand God? So just leave it the way it is. And so you're right. Separating the two is not possible. Therefore, nachamatstani bhutani.
Just a reflection on the other one when we are talking about Sat and Chit. I think I remember Puja Swamiji is talking about one word, the presence, which can be used for both Chit and Sat and Chit together. When he was talking about the time, the future and the past are in the present, right? The whole present. So Sat is defined as Traya Kala Api is Tishtati or something like that, right? So that is Sat for Atma Bodha. So the presence is a good word. I just remembered which Swami used, I think.
Right. So that comes presence. So Ustad is talking about Trikalepi Trishtati. Trikalepi. So that which is there in all three periods of time. You analyze time. They passed so many years ago, last week, yesterday, all that we say past. And future also. Tomorrow we'll go there. Day after tomorrow, let's get the car fixed. All that we say. Future, 10-year plan, 5-year plan. Okay, 50 years from now, our carbon emissions should be ... reduced by 80%, 90%. All that they say. So past, present, and future is a very big thing. Shastram says, be careful. Don't take it to be absolutely real. It is a huge projection on what? On the present. On the present. Because present is all that is there. And the present becomes past. But past really is not, where is the past is sitting in some bucket or what? No, it's not. Nothing is there. There's no past. There's no future also. Present is all that is there. And so it's very fast. That's what Trikala Bhaditam. Therefore, Yamaya Dharmarajaya Mrittive Chantakaya Cha Vaivasvataya Kalaya. Kala. So Kala. If I say time is real, then I'm saying death is also real. That Yama, one name for Yama is time. And then what do we have here? Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Trembakaya Tripurantakaya Trikalagni Kalaya. Trikalagni Kalaya. The one who puts an end to all the three periods of time, right? Trikalagni, that's the Agni. The time is referred to as Agni. Trikalagni. One who puts an end to these ideas of past, present, and future. Kalagni Rudraya. Like that. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Therefore, the Shiva comes with this third eye. 1, 2, 3. We used to see that in comics and all. Shiva gets angry when he burns. Yeah, he's so mesmerized by that. And we used to read comics just because of all this. It's so fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. One story after we can't, and then whatever we read, we read it again also. Go back and read it again. Then we collect. I used to collect all these books like this. At one time, I had I don't know where all these books go. I think our interest changed. Therefore, suddenly somebody decides, it's time to do something with these books. So that third eye is this Kalagni Rudra, one who puts an end to this mithya idea of time and reveals the Satyam. That's the third eye of knowledge and all this. Yeah.
So the reality of time is Sat here. When we
Correct.
talk about, yeah.
Correct.
And when we say that without being Chit, there is no Sat. Can you comment on that? Because Chit and Sat are one and the same. So, but it is the awareness. So without being Chit, there is no Sat.
Yeah. So what is the nature of that Sat, if you ask. Sat is existence appreciated. By the way, there is also consciousness which you appreciated before. Yeah, they're not two different things. Otherwise, it becomes two different Satyams. Satyams means one is opposing the other. So, no. Sat is Chit. Chit is Sat. Tayahi Chit. Tayahi Sat. And then Ananda will come. Ananta also comes along with it. Yeah, Meera, go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Guruji, if Sat and Chit are same, then why they are used as two different words?
Two different words.
Even Ananda seems to be the same thing, which is it's trying to say, right? But why is it in three different words?
Yeah. So this experience of, if you look at human pursuits, any being wants Ananda, finally. And not temporary Ananda, but wants permanent Ananda. So this Ananda is a very important. What is the connection between existence and Ananda? No connection is there, actually speaking. Existence is existence. But Ananda has to come from somewhere. Ananda has to come from somewhere. It can't exclude Ananda. It's very important it is. It comes from what? It comes from Ananta. It comes from Ananta. Ananta means what? All pervasive, limitless. And really speaking, in every moment of joy, every moment of pure joy, you look at a baby's face, and the baby is just hardly 3-4 months old, and the baby smiled at you. You are a stranger, okay? The baby does not know you at all. You just made a face and the baby smiled at you. And suddenly you become happy in the process. And in that process, you know what? There is no subject, there is no you, there is no baby, there is nothing. And it's just pure joy. It is Advaita. Ananta. There is no separation at all. There is no subject-object separation. Therefore, Ananta, Satyam, which is Ananta, all existence, which has to be all pervasive, is Ananda Swarupaha, is manifest as Ananda. Advaita, Advaitananda. Okay. And so Sat is Ananda, with this Chit, which is Chit also. Because that's what Satyam is. Because if you ask who are you conscious or not? If I say, I have to say I exist and I am conscious. Okay. Therefore, Sat is equal to Chit. And consciousness can't come from the body. Because body is not conscious of me. I am conscious of the body. You ask the body, are you conscious of this person? Or this person is conscious of the body? Body doesn't give me consciousness. I have to be conscious. I have to be of the nature of consciousness. Therefore, Sat is Chit. And Chit is also Ananda. And these are not qualities of Atma. If it is a quality, then quality can come and go. Like the shine of the car. When you bought it, it is so new and shiny. 10 years later, nobody cares for this car. Okay, fine, chalega. Next month we will wash the car. So, therefore, these are not even gunas of Atma. They are called asadharana lakshanam. Means they are defining features of Atma. In fact, use the word feature also is a bit scary. We don't do that. Asadharana lakshanam. Defining. This is what Atma is. Atma is defined as Satyam Jnanam Anantam or Sat Chit Ananda. Like that, we begin to understand that.
So for our understanding, it is given as 3, but it is anirvachaniyam. That's the reason it is given as.
Atma is not anirvachani. Mithya. Mithya is anirvachani. You see, look at this. Look at this. That's it. The question is, I hope you're listening, right? Everybody. Atma is anirvachani. No. Anirvachaniyam means cannot be categorically described, cannot be categorically pointed to. Mithya is anirvachaniyam. Because you can't say it exists. For sure, you can't say it exists. And for sure, you can't say it doesn't exist. That is mithya. But Atma is the only thing that is not anirvachaniyam. Atma exists. Because if I say Atma is anirvachaniyam, then what happens? What happens?
Then I question my existence.
Ah, correct. I am questioning my existence. Exactly.
Then this whole purpose of going through
I
this.
can question my existence. I don't know why I'm surviving. I don't know why I'm that questioning I can do. But no, I exist. That's a problem. My existence is a problem. That's what I'm saying. My existence is guaranteed. Given. I'm not questioning that. But why should I exist? That is the question I have.
Not whether I exist.
Huh?
Not whether I exist.
But Guruji, the difficulty is when your existence, you have to see it as the whole existence as one. That is where it becomes a little. You can agree you exist, and that part is quite clear. But when you say this existence is the whole existence, then it starts to. Yeah, you need to do a lot more vichara.
We have to practice long jump.
Sarvam Brahmamaya.
You know, our what is his name? Javelin. This guy is a world champ.
Neeraj Chopra.
Neeraj Chopra. So we have to get it to Olympics and then learn some new tricks to jump from here to there. Yeah. That's the beauty. That's the beauty. And it's not difficult. It's not difficult, but it's that jump has to be done. And the jump can only be done by jnana. Correct? By knowledge, by knowing a fact. It's a fact and you have to know it. Beautiful. Anything else? Vaidya, go ahead.
Yeah, what Vijayji raised is basically the pramanam. Vedantam is a pramanam for that knowledge. Because for I exist, you don't need any pramanam. It is Swayam Siddha. But to know that this existence, my existence is the same as the existence everywhere, that is the pramanam that is provided by Vedantam, right? Like Swamiji used to say, Puja Swamiji used to say, you're not a somebody, you're not a nobody, you're the only body in the universe. The whole universe is your body.
Good. That's a correct statement. That's beautiful.
Somebody, nobody, everybody.
Yeah. Correct. No, but I don't want to be everybody. So yeah, that's the beauty. That's the beauty. And because it is not, Vedanta does not create anything. Every other Shastram makes you do something and takes you from here to somewhere else, gives you an identity, like a body identity, and does not go beyond that body identity. That's the very sad part of every other vision, every other mata. Even though I know very well Punarapi Maranam, Puranapi Jaranam. Even our Hindus believe, all Hindus believe in that. That shows very well that I am not the body. In fact, these karmatas know that very well. The people who are karmakandis, why do they do karma? Because they know very well there is an Atma which survives the body. That is crystal clear for a Hindu. You don't need to tell the Hindu guy that you are not the body. You don't need to tell. Very obvious. The fact that Punarapi Jananam is there is very obvious. I am not this body. I am not any body, in fact. But that analysis is not taken further, right? Somehow it ends up in heaven and all, which there's a lot of room to improve that. Good. Anything else? Yeah, it's 8:50 here, so I think.
Yeah, just want to when we talked about the infinite, I was just thinking. I mean, this is my understanding. Like, so all is about the jiva. So the ananda part of it is like the basically fulfillment. And being a jiva, I try to fulfill every desire to become infinite, right? So that actually resolves to my fulfillment theory. That is the values, ethics that corresponds to that, which is like try to fulfill everything in life, thereby become infinite. So that happiness is individual joys will make, I think, like infinite, which is wrong anyway, but that's what as a jiva, I think, without jnana.
Right. So that Ananda, everybody wants the Ananda because they connect with the rest of the world. Happiness connects us with the rest of the world. Means what? When I'm happy, I don't desire anything. When I'm happy, I don't desire anything because all desires are gone. Very interesting it is. Very interesting. Despite having so many problems in life, if I can enjoy a joke and just be happy for a few seconds, it is proof for what? It is proof that despite all the problems I have that I have to solve starting now, I can be happy. That means happiness does not depend on fulfilling all my desires. That's a huge opening for me. That's a huge opening for me because now I can say, my goodness, that means now I can't complain that this is not fulfilled, that is not fulfilled, this is not good. I can complain to some extent, but I can't go beyond that. Correct. Your point is well taken. And so, but we also know karma cannot create that infinite. The infinite must already exist. Then is the finite becoming the infinite? No, finite also cannot become infinite. Infinite cannot be created. The Ananda cannot be created. But I create Ananda every day. Yeah, correct. That's what you think. That's what I think. This whole analysis becomes Advaita Vedanta.
Vishayananda. This is
Vishayananda versus Swarupa. Yeah, correct. Okay, we'll pause with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalachahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.